Okay, today is really important because you are thinking about selling your house, but you're wondering, can I do this on my own or do I really need a real estate agent? And you're thinking, hey, it's a hot market. All I got to do is put a sign in the ground and this thing will sell. Well, you might think that's true. However, I am a real estate agent in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I do have listings in the ground right now, so I have a really good insight into this and can help you out. Why is it so hard to sell a house on your own? Lots of people try it and lots of people fail. Now, they might actually sell the house because we're finding that FSBOs, that's for sale by owners, for those of you on the inside, they are selling like within 2 weeks. So they're doing really good. But guess what? They're leaving more than 10% on the table because they didn't have a professional helping them out. So that's one reason, right? Is because you can get more for your money. But the main reason, the very main reason I think is marketing. I tried to write this backwards and it just didn't work out. But that is the number one reason why you really need a realtor to help you to get the most for your property. I mean, it is your largest asset. So why not have a team member on your side that does this every day, who knows exactly how to position the property, who knows exactly how to price the property, and who it absolutely knows what the pulse of the market is right now. Because why? Why did I say marketing? Because 97% of all home buyers right now, they are looking for their property, their next home, online. So if you're thinking, oh gosh, I can just stick a sign in my yard and someone's going to see it, it's just not true. So what good realtors are supposed to be doing is getting eyeballs on your property. And it's not by just placing it in the MLS, although that definitely helps. And it's not just placing a sign in the yard, although that helps. It's just not those two things. If you really know what you're doing, you have to have a very high level game. And that is to get as many eyeballs on the property as you possibly can. However you do that. My system is I like to do paid advertising. And a lot of real estate agents will come to you and say, when they're doing their listing presentation with you, if you do have them in your home, they'll say, I'm going to put it on Facebook. Guess what that means? That means they're going to post it on their Facebook page and maybe their Facebook business page if they have one. And maybe they'll ask you to post it on your Facebook page too, but maybe they won't even go there. Who knows? So the main thing is that this Facebook paid advertising, it's a long game. It's where you actually have to know how to use Ads Manager. You have to know how to target your audience. You have to know what kind of campaign to pick. You have to know what your target radius is. You have to know all these little demographic things that are important to elevate that ad to the top of those people's eyeballs, where they're actually going to see people who are actually looking for a home that you have to sell, the product you have to sell. We need to find those people and match them together with your home. And that's done in a very targeted way. So talking about marketing, it's paid ads. It's Google, having a presence on Google, because Google is the number one place that people go to search for their new homes. It's the first place they go, like I said. So you have to have a Google presence. You have to be a community expert and know like hotspots that are within your location, because you can use those hotspots to drop into your whatever you're using, whatever platform you're using, that will help your property be seen and be found on the internet. Okay, so there's also things that besides paid ads and a Google presence, there's also pictures. Does the agent have a professional photographer, and do they know when they should use drone photography versus when they should use still photographs? How many photographs? What kind of angles? And like I said before, should they be highlighting more of those spots in the MLS that we have, those 35 pictures I think we can put on? Should we be using highlighting hotspots around your house? And wow, you're right, you're very close to this awesome nature trail or whatever it is, to best position your home as being unique. We want it to stand out. The other thing is staging. You might need staging in your home, and we'll be able to tell you that when we come, as community experts, we'll come and tell you, hey, guess what? The house, 6 doors down, your neighbor who's for sale, they have granite countertops. You have quartz countertops. We need to highlight that. or your neighbor has a fireplace, you don't have a fireplace. So what else can we use in your house to highlight that you have, because you have an awesome patio? We're going to highlight that. The people down the way don't even have a patio. So it's those kinds of things. It's also reverse prospecting, which is a sort of a realtor-y term, where we can look on our MLS and see what agents have matching buyers for your property. There is a fly in my office. It's about to drive me nuts. But I left the door open when I let the dogs out, and now I've got a fly in here, and it's making its presence known. Sorry, I squirreled. So pictures, staging, reverse prospecting. The other thing that I have to offer, Kim Himes, your Texas Realtor, is I belong to eXp Realty, which means that we have over 50,000 agents worldwide and a very tight network where we can post things on our very vast technology platform, our specific listings. And so all these people who are coming in that you hear about coming in and moving to Texas, and you might be one of them, that it's targeting those agents that are in other states, not just here. So it's a really, really awesome platform too that I utilize. So I told you about, and do you know, this is just a little side fact, what were the most important environmental factors to home buyers in the last quarter? You will be surprised by this answer. At the end of this video, I'm going to post a link to a seller's guide, which I know will help you out. And I'm just here to help offer you support in your journey, whether you decide to reach out to a realtor or not. And I hope it's me. And I've got my information posted here, so you know how to contact me. But it will be a very, very fun journey. But I absolutely promise you that I will hold you by the hand, and I will help you know, what do you do? What do we need to do to market this property? It's not just a let's put it on the MLS and pray game. It is, let's get it sold for the most money in the shortest amount of time and not leave any money on the table. That's my goal. And I'm really good at it. So I'm hoping so much that you will give me a call or text me, whatever you want to do. Reach out to me on my website, and let's hook up and see what we can do to get your property marketed. And what was that number one thing that, I'm not going to leave you hanging, what was that number one thing that buyers wanted in the last quarter and was most important to them in a recent survey by the National Association of Realtors? That answer was they were most interested in the environmental factors of heating and cooling. So basically, what kind of heating and cooling system did you have, or windows that you had that were able to be the most economic and the most efficient in heating or cooling your home? Kind of interesting, don't you think? So it's not all about price sometimes, but it is about price. I want more money in your pocket. So please trust me. I'm Kim Himes, your Texas Realtor with eXp Realty, and I'll sign off now and be looking for other videos from me, and I will help you decide whether you should use a real estate agent or not.